Hey, 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 what's going on, you guys? Welcome to my channel, TV Magic Tarot 888. Yeah, yeah. Here to do a reading for my Gemini collective. What's going on, Gemini High Vibe Cross Watcher? I hope you're doing well. Welcome new subscribers, welcome returning day ones, and welcome Cross Watcher. I already said Cross Watcher, right? So anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for your love and support. And keep in mind, this is a general message. It's not going to resonate with everybody, somebody, nobody, baby. We don't know. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Past, present, future energies we could be reading about. It doesn't necessarily have to be about you. It could be about anything or anyone, the energies around you, the people in your life that are going through this, because we're all connected, okay? But I'm going to try to pick up whoever is in the collective, whoever is, we ain't got no control like we think we do, but we don't. So I'm going to see what Spirit says, okay, it has. I keep looking at the Real Talk Oracle. Hold on, let me grab that. I want to reach across. Okay, we're going to use the Real Talk. But I feel like, okay, so this is another energy. Maybe I shouldn't get it right now because somebody's going through something. Whoever this is, they want to say that your silence speaks louder. Or, what does that say? I know exactly. Oh, damn. Okay, I thought that. It says your silence speaks louder than your words ever did. Okay? And I can't stand being away from you. I'm paying for my action. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. For some of y'all, this could be a new lover, okay, that you're entertaining right now. Spirit said that you think that this could be the one, whoever this energy is, because they're a smooth talker. Maybe they look good, okay? You could be a male or a female. It doesn't matter what's going on. You could have met somebody, okay? And I feel like I don't know, maybe you had a mini argument or you're not talking to this person, because it does say your silence speaks louder than your words ever did, and I can't stand being away from you. So you're definitely in separation from this person. And maybe it was a no strings attached situation. Oh my God, I'm getting a homosexual energy. Maybe this person that you entertain, male or female, they don't have a place to stay, or maybe they're staying with you, or maybe, I don't know, because Spirit's telling me that you think that this could be the one, okay? And this person very soon clearly decide what you want so that it comes. So you've been in manifesting mode trying to, have you been clear though? I don't know, because maybe you could have a little codependency. Maybe you could have it because you really want this lover to come through, or you're really trying to manifest this new lover. Okay, so what happened was, child, you turned because this was, when I picked it up the card, it was like this. And that means that it's flipped over. You turned this, when it says this, it says worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. That was flipped over. It looked like you said to hell with divine timing, okay? I'm going to manifest what I want to manifest, do what I want to do when I want to do it, and that's fine, you know? But divine timing was at play, and you said, I don't want to wait on divine timing. So you went out here in these streets, okay, and you started flirting with somebody or found somebody else, but you thought was the one, honey. That was the first card. Somebody thought that somebody was the one because you got those butterflies in here, and you give me butterflies inside. You were like, oh, they swooped you and swooned you. This gentleman, okay, the woman, okay, you ready for love, or the man is ready for love or something, but you thought this could be the one, okay? It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you felt that this is somebody you went back to, that you feel that this could be the one. Maybe, you know, it was Mercury retrograde now, okay? And you've been praying for, so you're praying for a karmic energy, okay? That's what I'm getting now. If it's not karmic, it's not karmic, but I feel that this is because, child, some deception is on the card over here. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Because you're codependent on whoever the past energy is. Okay? It says addictions are affecting your romantic love life. So you could have a codependence to this person. This person could be codependent. I was getting homosexual, but you turned your back on waiting on divine timing because you wanted what you want with your codependent energy. You just had to have this person. You was flirting. I'm telling you how you met this person that can't stand being away from you because they, oh, child, there's deception. They got somebody else in the background or they had somebody else in the background. And you decided to retreat, to discover a whole new world. But this person, maybe they said that they wanted to retreat and discover. They were saying all the things that you wanted them to say or you wanted to hear. Thank you, Spirit. They were saying all the things that you wanted to hear. Like, you know, it's time to disconnect from the world. I'm ready to settle down. I love you. Let's get married. Let's elope. Let's just be having me and you. This is what Spirit's saying what has happened. So if you're in separation from this individual, it's because you, and I'm not blaming you, but I'm blaming you. You turned your back on worth waiting for divine timing to bring somebody in your life because, or the person that you should be with, because you were under some type of deceptive energy, okay? You kind of sabotaged yourself because you were your codependency with whoever the person from your past that you felt that could be the one, honey. You guys got differences between you guys. Maybe their religion and you're spiritual, or you're spiritual and their religion. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. So that could be like the twin flame situation, because you know that's a very, very, very rare situation. Like, you know, that's a kind of once in a lifetime thing, and everybody does not get to experience that. We all have soulmates, but I'm talking about like whatever the twin flame energy is. You weren't paying attention to the red flags because Spirit, child, you needed to heal. Healing family issues, or somebody needed to heal family issues. And Spirit was warning somebody or this person to pay attention to the red flags, okay? And keep an open mind because this may not be your soulmate. But she was like, no. Or somebody was like, no, the way we vibe, the way we click, this has to be the one, and I've known him for so long, and it's so passionate, and it's so this. Passion does not always dictate, you know, soulmate energy. Like, you're deceiving yourself. Somebody's deceiving themselves. Because, you know, these higher divine unions aren't always about sex, okay? It's not. But anyway, somebody turned their back. I'm going to leave that turn back because somebody turned their back on whatever they were supposed to, their mission, their assignment. Because they didn't keep an open mind. They were being all giddy and flirty and looking. And because it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Pay attention to the red flags. Or maybe you did try to keep an open mind and I don't know, something different about this person. Like they differed from you, but you didn't pay attention to the red flags. I don't know, something about you not paying attention to the red flags because you caught up in this soulmate. You don't have an open mind. Spirit wanted you to keep an open mind because the person coming in your life or was next assigned in your life to be, you know, your person, they may have been different, or maybe they were. You needed to heal. You needed to heal some family issues. But before, I don't know, child, look like somebody got engaged to the wrong one because they were trying to be but the person that you're trying to talk to from your past, they don't want to hear anything you have to say. You possibly was trying to express your love to them, and because you feel like you deserve love, but you didn't. Like, I don't know. There's I'm sorry, guys, my throat. Jeez Louise. But anyway, somebody can't stand being away from you, this codependent energy. Yeah, this could be you, collective. That's why somebody got caught up in a situation because they weren't healed. They weren't healed. Okay? They weren't. No strings attached. Now you got into a no strings attached relationship, and then you thought that you guys was gonna look it, but you wanted more. You wanted more than no strings attached. You weren't down for that mess like that, but you accepted it. You possibly could have gotten married too to this person. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Somebody wants to come back to you. Or maybe this person was the best SCX of your life. Okay, it says the best S of my life, and I'm addicted to you. So maybe it was the sex that you was addicted to. Yeah, codependent on that person. So you was like, fuck that. I'm going to get my person. But you was just deceiving yourself. Or this soulmate was very deceptive. And you didn't pay attention to any of the red flags. And you just ended up marrying this person. Disconnected from the world. Ooh, child. Y'all, people gonna do what they want to do, and they have a right to do that. But this person is talking about, they say they know exactly what you need. I just don't know how to be the one to give it to you. So, but I can't stand being away from you. This could have been that codependent energy as well. They know what you need. They know what you deserve. They know that you want an equal give and take, or they know that they should be taking care of you if they're the male or whatever this is. They can't stand being away from you. Your words speak louder than your actions speak. Your silence speaks louder than your words ever did. So by not talking to this person, it's kind of like driving them crazy. Yeah. What else, Spirit? Up all night with you on my mind. This person can't stop thinking about somebody. So now this person's telling you they're going to come in and tell you that they're ready for commitment. Okay, that first half was for somebody else, though, too. But this is going into a whole nother energy because I'm just feeling that. Somebody that you are separated from, okay, that you guys were together at one point in time. I feel like you're not together anymore. This person's very deceptive. They're going to come back in trying to be all flirty and deceptive, but I don't know. Somebody is turning their back. Let me put divine timing, worth waiting for. They're codependent. I don't think you're waiting on this person. You turned your back on waiting on this person because they are being deceptive. Yes, they are a soulmate. You're not talking to this person, and your silence speaks louder than your words ever did. They can't stand being away from you, okay? They want to be the one. At one time, you did think that person was the one. But their codependency or whatever their deception is caused you to retreat from this person. I feel like you were to be engaged or with this person at one time. But that have changed. Yeah, because you started paying attention to the red flags. Yeah, but they want you to keep an open mind, though. This person's ready to commit. They want to come in and change. They say they changed their ways. Ooh, that's crazy. Please be patient with me. God isn't through with me yet. They might be trying to use some type of religious or spiritual, energy, to say, oh, God's not done with me. I'm on a spiritual journey. I want to, they want to act like they're on your level, but they're not on your level, okay? We're meant to be. You're my soulmate. I don't want to wait anymore. It's divine timing worth waiting for. Or is that play in your love life, but they turn their back on that, or you turn their back on them because they're codependent, or they're so codependent that they want to get in and move with you, or move. They want to get in the same space as you. I need to take it slow. Well, take it slow on your own, sir or ma'am. Don't be using collective to take it slow, because collective, they ain't got time to be dealing with this foolishness. They really don't. Okay, what is this over here? Yeah, they say they need to take it slow. But, so this person probably trying to figure out and how to get it together, but they're trying to be deceptive and move a deceptive, sneaky way about it. Yeah, and you're not even paying attention, or you already done turned your back with this person. This person's having They looking back at the past, how you used to hold them or hold their neck or kiss them, or how y'all used to look at each other. They're clutching their pearls. And they really think very soon y'all are going to be together. Child. But they said that the ex keeps getting in the way. So they have a karmic energy that keeps getting in the way, or they keep going back to the two. Okay? That's preventing you guys from being together. I've never felt anything this intense, though. It doesn't matter. I never felt, maybe they're going to come in and tell you that they never felt anything this intense. Maybe you never ever felt this intense about anybody else. Yeah, but the ex, I know I keep hurting you because the ex keeps getting in the way. Well, sir or ma'am, well, go stay away. Like, this is weird, and I'm sorry. So they keep going back to an ex, okay? Codependence on the ex. Turn their back on somebody. They keep having memories about you. They can't get you out of their head. They got the karmic all mad and angry. Okay, you are the soulmate of this person, and they want to come retreat to you, but they retreated with somebody else, and then they keep saying, I'm sorry because I know I hurt you, but I never stopped loving you. Like, what? No. Yeah, I'm just fake mad. So somebody's trying to be, fake mad right now, and somebody's about to slide in your DMs, honey. They're about to slide in your DMs. What is the T on this person, Holy Spirit? They are irresponsible, that's for sure, and they feel isolated now. Why are you in a whole relationship, ma'am or sir, and you feel alone and isolated? That don't even make no sense because they're irresponsible. So why are you in this karmic relationship? Let me do it one more again. These cards are thick, honey. Admiring from afar. This person is admiring you from afar, for sure. Oh, shoot. They could be stubborn. So it could be they're prevented from doing something. They can't do something. What else, Holy Spirit? Oh. Yeah, they feel isolated. You over here shopping and being bougie. Okay, somebody is in the isolation because they could be hiding from, I'm hearing the law could be after them. Because it's about some illegal activity, how they get their money. They remain unchanged and they're overindulgent. Okay, they got a lot of mounting and pressures and burden. They want to come back in and finesse you, or they're a trickster, or they're a manipulator, and they're careless and unreliable. Period. That's looking at you from afar. They want to control you. The toxic key is the toxic key to your mind. So somebody wants to control you. That's very toxic. They can't stand being away from you. Come on, Spirit. What's up? Scare tactics. Arousing fear and alarm. Somebody wants to come in, and like I said, what's the scare tactic, Spirit? They want to come in and tell you, like, get you in your feelings, like, oh, they can't live without me. They might be kind of come in and gaslight you, or gaslight you. Okay, that's what their whole thing is. That's how their toxic ways, eliminating undesirables. Yeah, they're gonna come in and use the victim mentality on you. They try to get into your emotions to make, like, use your religion against you. Or, oh, God forgives, or God loves, be patient with me because God's not through with me yet. Some is bullshit like that. Or, are you supposed to be a Christian? Are you supposed to be God? Are you supposed to be, no, this person's irresponsible. They're naive. They're hoping you're naive romantically and that you're immature when it comes to your emotions. Like, you don't see gaslighting. You don't see love bombing. You go with your heart. You don't go with your logic. But you're an air sign, so clearly you go with logic. But somebody's expecting you to be irresponsible because they want to come in and manipulate you. They want to be the one. Yes, they want to be the one, Gemini. Look, this person, they strategizing. Okay, whoever this person is, they are a boy toy. Yes, they are. They use their body. They play games. They're codependent, optional, sexual desire, child, and they have been exposed. So they're trying to reach out to you, for some of you, but you're being unresponsive. You're like, no, This person could be racist as well, okay? Xylophone, xenophone. Yeah, they could be racist as well. But this person is burnt out and they're salty. Whoever they are, okay? They got a salty karmic in their energy that's burnt out because this person is not responding to them. Yeah. Yeah, that's, what else, Spirit? Tyrant. And mental health issues. It looks like this salty karmic is a tyrant and has mental health issues. Whoever this person is that's on your mind that thinks you're naive romantically. They want to come in. They're codependent, this boy toys. They're trying to strategize. But I think if something's been exposed about them, I guess that you see them or the way you view them or whatever they've been doing in the background, child, you know they've been trying to deceive you. They want you to keep an open mind. But you like, no, I'm not keeping it. We're just too different. There's some differences between you guys. Yeah, it says the other one thing is not like the other. So yeah, there's some differences between you guys. Okay. Mental health for sure. Somebody is going to have, yeah. It looked like some of you guys, they're trying to finesse you into a marriage for some of you guys. Okay, don't get finessed. Okay, you done turned your back on waiting on love, divine timing. Now, shall you done met somebody? Opposites attract. Okay. Child, wild things and flings, or flings and wild things, child. And now you about to get married from a child. Please don't, because this person, didn't I say something about a homosexual in the beginning? He could be needing a place to sleep and bite to eat, or be careful with this person or this fling or this online dating or whatever this is. This person, there's some deception. You need to pay attention to the red flags now. This boy toy, very codependent. He can do strange things for change, or she can do strange things for change, and they trying to finesse you. Okay, they're copying or mirroring you, how you want to be or how they want you to be or look back. So y'all, somebody going to come through. Because I did pick up past energy. It could be present energy too. But this copycat is trying to smooth talk you. They're trying to copy something so they can run back to you. Okay? Yeah. This divine masculine. They want to try to copy a divine masculine or act like they're a divine masculine or a divine feminine and run back to you because this is your soulmate, to be honest with you. But they can't stand being away from you, honey. They want a relationship. They want a commitment. You're not talking to this person. It's driving them crazy. They're going to do and say whatever they need to do and say to psychologically manipulate you. See, it says psychological manipulation. Okay? But there's differences. This person, whoever this divine masculine, he is racist. Okay, this could be an interracial couple, or he just a racist masculine energy who's burnt out right now. Okay? He stresses you out or something like that. Or you're cleaning house of this victim mentality. Yeah, you're not letting him sweet talk you or change your mind. Yeah, at all. You're cleaning house. This person's going to possibly get aggressive a little bit. So yeah, be careful about communicating or entertaining this person. They're unstable. They're emotionally unstable. They're salty. They're bitter. They're mad. And all of that because you're avoiding them. And they're upset. Yeah, you're avoiding them. You're blocking them. And they want to run back to you. Yeah, because it says they're loyal. You're loyal. They're not. And you're avoiding them. Okay, because you know they're a crisis. Every time they go through a crisis or some stress or whatever the case may be, something goes wrong in their life, they want to run back to you. And then they leave you in the dust. But anyway, or whatever they do, okay, it's like you're loyal and they're not. So whatever they do, that's all they do. They're a runner. They're a chaser and they avoid problems and they run away from problems as well. But now you're ignoring them and it's just getting their attention. They want to come in some type of rebound, or there's something about a rebound. This divine masculine, he's going to come in and try to use you as a rebound. But his glory days are already over. You're unresponsive to this energy. That's the newer energy. That's like the new woke babies. But there is somebody who is codependent on your energy. Okay, it is a boy toy that you had a one-night stand with, or they have a lot of fling. Child, somebody, please don't let nobody finesse you into a sickness, using your heartstrings and shit. Child, you better avoid this person. It could be sick. When you see this motherfucking mask, you see his mask, he flirting. And look, they need money and everything. They're trying to get in somebody. They're trying to get stability. Period. So this could be somebody back from your past running towards you to get stability. Okay? They're getting it. They running towards you. You got to pay attention to the red flags. They're codependent. Then this is a financially naive boy toy child, but they've been exposed. You know this person. They're a smooth talker. You know they try to finesse you. You're not going back to this person because you do already pick up that they could be sick. Or they have a mental illness on top of that too. This smooth talker is going to try to smooth talk your draws off so he can get in, but he's being very deceptive. Even if he says that just no, okay? Absolutely not. For some of y'all are flirting with a smooth talker. Damn. Okay? And Spirit say retreat, run away. You're loyal and they're not, so run away, or they're going to have you looking burnt out, or something is going to blow your mind, or you need something you ain't thinking. You ain't got no brain if you thinking you're going to let this person run back to you, or this person's brain is not all there because they think they're going to run back to you. Wow. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Is a Ponzi scheme. Or they do scams and Ponzi schemes. Ooh. Child. Okay, so there we go. There it is right there. They have an underlying health condition. All they can do is pleasure themselves. Don't let them come in just because they think that you're the soulmate and this could be the ones that, honey, no. Please do not. And they just found out that they had this too. Or they possibly know that they had it. It's because they're a boy toy. They probably a male or female prosti that does things for money. Okay? But I'm getting, there is a masculine energy who's codependent now. Okay? And a feminine energy. Okay? Or they're trying to use you as a rebound, divine masculine, or divine masculine. There's somebody trying to use you as a rebound, but please do not don't. Do what you want, but baby, please don't. This person's going to be like, oh, they're going to say, they're coming and talking about, I've been celibate. I haven't been doing anything. I've been, but because they haven't been doing anything with anybody because they have an underlying health condition. And that's all they can do that's why they've been isolating themselves. Okay, self-pleasuring themselves. Child. And they think that your pockets are loaded. That's why they want to come back to you. And they are admiring you from afar. Because they want to come in and, like I said, and financially use you. But you're work to the situation. You're like, no. Okay, absolutely not. No. And then they're going to be trying to talk about, well, I'm going to unalive myself, or I'm going to, I don't know. They think about endangering themselves if you don't take them back. But, child, because you don't cut ties with them. Child, you ain't going to have to just, but they're unchanged. So this person is up to their old tactics. They're not changed. Then they're going to try to, use emotional manipulation to control you. Talking about, you're supposed to have unconditional love for me. And you like, boy, goodbye. This is a thirst trap. Yeah, they just want stability. And they don't care about anything else. They could be ill, sick, whatever this is, child. And this is the reason that they're sick is because their own ways. And I'm not blaming the disease on them. It's how they move. They were irresponsible. Yeah, they are. Oh, they couldn't control their urges or their energy. They just had to phalangulate it all around the lands, and this is where we're at with that. But now somebody irresponsible wants to come back. But you doing the right thing, Gemini. Yeah, they can't stand being without you, but they're going to have to stand being without you. They want to come in and gaslight you and manipulate you to feel a certain kind of way. But don't let nobody come in and manipulate you to feel any kind of way. Yeah. Okay, Gemini, that's been your reading. That's what this person's going through in your energy, or you're going through this. I hope it's not you, my love, but I'm sending all the love, light, healing energy to each and every one of you. This is crazy. Yeah, they confused why they can't finesse you. They actually self-pleasuring themselves and they trying to, yeah, they hope you're naive romantically. Yeah, they're really trying to do that mess to, oh my gosh, to get back in your energy, my love, because you're avoiding them. But you're over this person, whoever they are. I feel like you don't have any emotions for them. So that's the reading. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.